Reaching you live from Lagos here. I have a
Okay.
guest who has an experience that she'll be sharing with all of us. If you look at the subject, it is about a case of somebody trying to use their status to oppress another person, like employer-employee relationship, and the case of impunity arising from such. Uh, my guest is Okenwa Messi. She will be introducing herself and narrating her story. I don't want to be the one to tell the story. She has a story to tell, but it has to do with wife of the MD of Wine Nation. And if you know this person, kindly share this link with them or tag them. If you know anybody close to them, kindly also do the same. Draw their attention. We need this matter amicably resolved, if possible. So, Mrs. or Miss Mercy, you
Okay,
introduce
Miss
yourself
Mercy.
properly and correct me. Miss, okay.
Okay.
So kindly just introduce yourself properly and tell us the story. What happened between
Okay.
you and wife of your former employer?
Okay. Good evening. I'm Okinwa Mercy. Okay, I joined this company on the 30th of October. I joined this company on the 14th of September. But this incident about my phone and driver's license happened on the 30th of October last year,
Okay, so
2025.
you were barely
A
a month.
month. Yes, just
Okay,
barely a month when this incident
okay,
happened. Okay, on the 30th of October, my boss called my attention and then told me to fire one of our staff. This person I fired is actually a great person. He's a Suya guy, and he was directly employed
what was sorry? What was
by.
your own position? What was your own position there?
Okay, okay, I'm the HR executive in the company. I'm the HR
Okay,
in the company.
okay, human
So
resource person. Okay,
yes, human resource. Yes. So I do the hiring, I do the firing, and all
okay,
that. So on the 30th of October, my boss, his name is Charles Obina. He
okay,
instructed me to fire one of our staffs, which I did based on instruction, based on instruction from my MD.
okay,
So at first, I was like, I wasn't really comfortable with the whole thing because as an HR, we don't just fire somebody without formal approach towards it. So I was kind of confused. Okay, why firing this guy? But this is an instruction that's been given to me by my MD, so I had to I had to obey based on
act on
instruction.
it.
Yes, I have to act based on the instructions. So I fired this guy based on the instructions of my MD. And then a few moments later, the wife barged into the office. She was shouting aggressively, why did I fire her staff? Who gave me the right to fire her staff? This staff was actually being directly employed by her. This staff was employed by her directly. She pays the staff
Okay,
and all that. So
okay,
I told her I didn't just fire him. This instruction was strictly based by the instruction from my MD. So she was like, I have no right to fire him and all that. She was shouting so aggressively and all that. So she walked towards my direction. She wanted to lay her hands on me. So I had to shift. I had to shift, adjust. So my colleague that saw the whole incident that happened was like, I shouldn't retaliate and all that. And I really don't want to retaliate. I respected her enough to just remain calm and all that. So I gave her that respect by walking out because she was really upset and all that. So I went to the restroom, locked myself. This woman followed me down to the restroom. She was hitting the door with a rod, hitting the door, telling me to come out, that I have no right to fire her staff. Gave me the right. I said this instruction. Like I was so shocked. Like this instruction was given to me by her husband. If there was an issue, probably she would have met her husband who gave me the instruction to fire this particular guy I fired. So
you said
she followed
she
me to the
hit you,
restroom. Let me finish. Like
like
I
she
went to the
assaulted you,
restroom.
literally.
She
Okay,
yes, she assaulted me. She went and she followed me to the toilet. She was hitting the door profusely to bring me out and all that. So I had to notify the facility manager downstairs to come and help me out. So Nelly came upstairs. She quickly, like Nelly came upstairs where she was. She quickly left that place. So the guy was like, okay, I cannot come out from the restroom that she has left there. So immediately I just opened the toilet door. I sighted this woman going to that's the office. She picked my phone and was taking it upstairs. I saw her taking my phone upstairs. So I was like, what's the meaning of all this? She was taking my phone upstairs, and then all of a sudden, she quickly went upstairs, dropped it, and then came down to meet me. I quickly ran downstairs just to like calm the atmosphere to reduce tension and all that. This woman followed me downstairs, assaulted me, poured me water, wanted to use rod on me. I was even telling the security there, can you guys make a video? Can you guys record all these things that is going on? None of them could actually make a video because this is
They were all scared, They don't want to lose their jobs. What's wrong? Your Oh, that's freezing. Hello? If you can hear me, please come back. If it is a call, just hang it up. Okay, so if you're just watching, the situation is this. We have a guest who is narrating her experience. She was assaulted and her items seized by wife of our former employer at Wine Nation. Wine Nation, please, your attention is needed. MD of Wine Nation, please, we need you to prevail in this matter. We need you to prevail. If an employee is about to be fired or to be relieved of their job, uh, it does not include seizing their personal items. It does not involve or include taking their personal items. Even if you bought it for them, except it is expressly stated they remain property or properties of the organization, and upon quitting or leaving the job, they have to submit them. I mean, there are ways to go about them. And by the way, I do not even think that there is any law that permits anyone to assault their employees. That somebody is an employee, especially adults. There's no right for anybody to assault their employees. If there is any dispute or for any reason anybody needs to be at loggerheads, or you have some argument or disagreement or disaffection, there are ways to go about them. We are using this avenue to call on MD of Wine Nation. Please prevail. Prevail in this matter. Allow this person to move on with their life. Taking their personal item is not exactly the right thing. Please. It's not exactly right to be seizing items of your employees just because you disagree with them. I don't know what happened to our network. Maybe it is data exhaustion or anything. But I believe that the story, as even if it is not fully readily shared fully, I know there's still more to say. But I just want to say, even if we end it here, Wine Nation MD, prevail in this matter. Let your wife release items, personal effect. I mean, this somebody's phone has their contacts, has their documents, has their SIM. Their personal information are contained therein. Release it to them, please. So I don't want broadcast to be too long so that people can share and easily watch and get the whole information. So we lost the connection with her, but the information is already out there. Wine Nation, please relate with your wife, Mr. MD, and let let's end that particular case here. Thank you very much. The person, if you know the MD of Wine Nation or the wife, and you're watching this, please tag them or share this link with them, and let's reason